Hello, first grade families. In this video, we're going to share with you a couple of different skills that we can teach children in our classrooms and you could reinforce at home in terms of fact fluency. When we say fluency, we mean effective, flexible, and accurate. So we'll start with what we call fact families. Fact families are using the same three numbers interchangeably, making addition and subtraction facts. So I have my fact family house up here. If I were to use the equation, or if I were to use the numbers 5 and 3, I might put 5 in this window, 3 in this window, and when I add them together, I get 8. So these three numbers are the numbers in my fact family. When I create fact family equations, I'm looking for 2 addition and 2 subtraction, and I can only use these three numbers. So when we teach this to children and we're using the addition sentences, we look at the whole number, goes at the end. So I'm going to put my 8s at the end, and then I'm going to use my 5 and 3 interchangeably. So 5 plus 3 equals 8. And then this fact here, 3 plus 5, we call this a turnaround fact because all I did here was just switch these numbers around. So 5 moves here and 3 moves here. So I have 5 plus 3 equals 8 and 3 plus 5 equals 8. Now when I'm looking to do subtraction, I'm going to put my 8s at the beginning because these are my whole numbers and I'm looking to subtract from 8. So same thing here, I might take 5 here and then 3 goes at the end, and then here I would switch these numbers around and put 3 here and 5 over here. So these are examples of how we teach the children about fact families, and this helps to reinforce the flexibility between addition and subtraction. Another strategy and skill that we teach the children are doubles and doubles plus 1. So if you hear the children say, "Oh, I learned about my doubles facts," doubles are when you add the same number together. So if I have 2 cubes here and 2 cubes here, my doubles fact would be 2 plus 2, and it equals 4 altogether. Same thing here, if I used it as an equation, 3 plus 3 would be 6, and 7 plus 7 would be 14. And these are facts that we practice throughout the year in terms of using different tools and strategies as well to help the children understand. We can also draw circles here for them so that they can see 3 and 3, and when I add them together it becomes 6. Another tool that we use here to help are some number cards and dot cards. So here I have 6 dots here on the top and I have 6 dots here on the bottom, and 6 plus 6 is 12. Doubles facts are usually even numbers. Then when we talk about doubles plus 1, this works similarly, but all I'm doing is adding 1. So I have 6 plus 6 here, and then I add 1 more, and the answers are always going to be odd when it comes to doubles plus 1. If I were to use the 2 plus 2 equation and add 1 more, 2 plus 2 plus 1 gives me 5. So if I'm looking for a 2 plus 3, I could even pull it apart and say 2 plus 2 plus 1 gives me 5. And if I were to make the connections to the equations I just said before, 3 plus 3 is 6, 3 plus 3 plus 1 would be doubles plus 1. So 3 plus 3 is 6, plus 1 more is 7. Same thing down here, 7 plus 7 is 14, plus 1 more is 15. Now, if you don't have cubes and cards at home, you can certainly use small toys, small pieces of food, cereal, pasta, anything like that, and anything to draw on. Pictures work out really well for the fact families. A lot of us teachers use the house method, and so the numbers go in the roof at the top, and the equations go at the bottom, similar to this structure here. We hope you enjoy doing this math at home.